Hi, Armando. It was great talking with you. I wanted to send you this quick website audit as promised to show you where your company is ranking currently and what your competitors are doing to claim the top spots on Google. So in this video, I'm going to go over a couple of easy ways to beat your competition online. Now, I know that most business owners are extremely busy and they don't necessarily have the time to handle all of the marketing needs of their business. So that's why I started making these videos with just some tips and suggestions for you, and hopefully this will be really helpful. If you have questions or if you'd like to discuss any of this further, I'd love to hop on a call and talk, but otherwise this video is 100% yours to keep, either way. So the three things we're going to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations. Content is anything on the front page of your site that Google can read. So all the text on the home page, all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. So to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And you're going to want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like flooring installation San Antonio, or wood flooring installation San Antonio, Texas, and other keyword phrases along those lines that are location specific. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website will pop right up. So looking at your website, I really like the design and layout and the photo gallery to display all of your past projects. Your homepage has a lot of good information on it, including all of these testimonials right here. Those are so valuable to have, and they're a great touch for your homepage. A big factor that Google looks for is detailed information about your services. So one suggestion I have would be to have separate dedicated pages, one for each service that you provide, and this will allow you to give greater details for those services, which in return will help each of them to rank as back pages on Google. So for example, if you were to do a service page just on wood flooring, you could have services up here and then a drop-down menu with hardwood floors. And then when someone goes there, they would have, a description of it. There are going to be keywords in it. That way, whenever somebody searches for hardwood floors, San Antonio, that back page will pop up and your website will pop up. So on the service pages, if you were to go ahead and do that, you'd want to strive for 500 words. That's typically a good number as far as content goes there. And overall, I would say the main thing that you definitely will want to do here is make sure you have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page, like I mentioned a little earlier. And it looks like when I used my word counter, you have about 632 words, which includes these testimonials right here. So you'll definitely want to add more relevant, keyword-rich content to hit that 1,500 mark. And a good rule of thumb that I tell my clients is we like to do one keyword phrase for every 100 words. So if you were to hit that 1,500 word mark, anywhere from 10 to 15 keywords is good to throw in there, and they would just need to be organically kind of spread throughout your paragraphs, because Google can sense when people are just trying to drop in, random terms so that they'll be easily searched. So they call that keyword stuffing. So we don't want to do that. You'd want to go ahead and make sure it all makes sense and it works organically on the home page where everything is just spelled out for the customers, and whenever they search for that specific service, you'll pop up. So overall, I really like your site. A great job on all these pictures. Honestly, that is so valuable to have. All the photos and before and afters are always really great. So I really like your site. The next thing I want to go over with you is backlinks. So the thing with Google is it can kind of be like a popularity contest because they judge you by how many websites are pointing back at you. So now, very important to remember, not all backlinks are created equal. So what that means is you're going to gain a lot more influence from a backlink that is related to your industry specifically. So For example, a reputable home improvement blog that mentions your company would be a good one for you, or a popular website that features various types of home services, including flooring, would be another good one for you. So something that has to do with the services you offer, you're going to get a lot more influence given to you from that type of backlink versus a backlink from, let's say, your local Domino's Pizza or Macy's department store, for example. So a tool that I use to measure backlinks is called Ahrefs. So I went ahead and put your website here in Ahrefs, and it looks like you have one backlink, and then it's coming from one website, so one referring domain, and a 0 for your organic traffic, which tells me you're getting minimal to no traffic coming into your website. So you're losing out on a lot of potential clients. So this number is within the last 30 days, how many people have gone to your website. So really important that we get that number up, and then, that will come as soon as, you have keywords that you're ranking for and all of that. So compared to your top competitor in San Antonio, CRT Flooring, which I'm sure you've heard of, let me go here. They have backlinks that are higher quality, and they have a lot of them. You can see that they have over 1,200 for their organic traffic for the month, so they're definitely getting a ton of site visits per month. Now, a strategy we tell our clients to use to get that same kind of influence and power as their competitors is to go in and get the same backlinks as they have, and then continue to keep adding more and more, so you'll end up surpassing them while gaining more and more power to your site, taking on all of that new organic traffic and customers. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today is citations. So citations are very important because if someone wants a service now, most likely they're going to go to Google and type in, flooring San Antonio. And then they're going to pick the first company or look through the top 3 here that come up and probably go to their websites, maybe give them a call. And they see these people as very reputable. So this is the Google Map Pack is what it's called. And a lot of people think that these are the best people in town for flooring because they popped up here at the top. And that's not necessarily true. The reason they're at the top is because they have more citations. So citations are anywhere on the internet where your business name, your phone number, and your address are listed in different directories, such as Yelp, Facebook, and Yellow Pages, just to name a few. So again, what we tell our clients is the same type of strategy that we use with backlinks. You go in and whatever directories your competition is being listed in, you list yourself in those exact same directories, and then you want to add on a space cushion of something like 20 to 30% more directories than your competition. What's going to happen is over time, you're going to infiltrate this Google My Business Map Pack, and you're going to be at the top, and by the time your competitors realize it, they're not going to be able to catch up because you're just going to keep on adding more backlinks, more citations, and taking on all of that new business. So, Armando, in closing today, I just wanted to show you my website. This is my company, Lobo Leads, and this is my phone number. If you have any questions for me after watching the video, I'd be happy to answer them for you. I just wanted to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me and watch the video. I definitely hope to hear back from you soon. Thanks.